Giving it all we got, giving it all we can, giving it all we got. Oh, climbing up to the top of the world, no fear, we're gonna make it. Everything we want is ours. Whoa.
Morning guys, how you doing? Not yet. Well, I have carted over the sand, actually 12 buckets of sand. Oh, 14, wait. Yeah, 14 buckets of sand. And then the cement is 8 buckets. It's 8 buckets to a bag, a 50 kilo bag. And you know, for this purpose, I can use, I guess, 2 to 1. Yeah, that's really what that is. Or no, it's not. I don't know. I'm exhausted, but it's enough. It's enough of a mix to get a strong cement going. I swept this area out, so we can go ahead and mix it up. I'll probably use this chicken wire. It's kind of a thicker one. I mean, it's not chicken wire, but we call it that, right? Something like that. And lay it down, you know, maybe as a grid over some of the broken spots. Although I did cement up one. And then see if that helps, yeah? Hope it won't all crack again. Most of the cracks that are in here, these cracks have been here for quite some time, probably 15 years. They're probably in here a couple years after it was made. I didn't make it. This place was made by, you know, I think the mom's boyfriend or something a long time ago. He dead now. But yeah. Hey, look at that. Yeah, I am gonna have to clean all that out, dig it up, because I want to also put a cement, you know, slab in here. Nothing major, but probably have to be more than this, because this has already got a slab. I'm really just kind of top coating it, maybe level it out. So, you know, that's what I'm doing, man. Oh. So here, let's see if I can get you in on some of the action. Whoa. Yeah, I took my glasses off again because I ran my head underneath that ant line. Knock my glasses off. Whoa. Basically what I did was I created a mound with the sand, and then it opened in the middle like a volcano, and then fill up that portion with the cement so that I can mix it more easily with the cement as the sand comes in from the sides. That way when I pour the water in, it'll be, you know, instantly mixing it up. Once it's all mixed, I'll do that again. I'll make like a little volcano, so the middle will have the water, and I'll slowly, you know, bring in all the sides. Then once it's a good mix, I brought this one, ouch, which is you know, push it around. But I also brought my my squeegee, which is actually the, you know, squeegee for water. But I have found when I was doing the house over there that it works pretty good to smooth out the cement too. So as long as I gotta remember to wash it off right away, so I don't mess up the squeegee. But you know, I want to get a good mix of the sand and the cement. Get it mixed up real good, so I don't have to do any mixing some wires and all that after the fact. I can smell the strong smell of, what is that? You know, it's like chlorine, ammonia, that's what it is, from all that fucking cat piss. One thing when you have these sand piles, you know, they become these giant cat boxes. Even if you don't have cats, cats seem to find their way. Of course, we're out here on the farm, so, but we do get visitor cats when it's that time of year. They're all in heat. We've had cats come out to the front porch over there, floor just going "Rah!" screaming, trying to get our cats to come out. It's the female cats that come. They come and they want to, you know, they want to do their thing. I posted that one video a long time ago that we found that one big old cat came here, and I thought it was friendly, and I just happened to be videoing when went down to pet it, and sure enough it turned around and it bit me on the video. I was like, what the man, cat, man. Tell you that ammonia, man. It's too much, it'll knock you out, man. It's not good to breathe ammonia. Alright, well. Whew. It's alright. What I'm gonna do now is really just, you know, pour the water in there. Now I'm just gonna use pond water. I'll just reach down here with the bucket. Grab some pond water. This should be enough. I'll set you back down. You know. Whew, man. And of course there's no wind, so the humidity is a little high. I like these buckets because they got good strong metal. You know, it's thick plastic, good strong metal handle. You just kind of, scoop up the water. There's that lotus, isn't it pretty? Whew. And some of this water is leaking below, so I gotta kind of, you know, hurry up and bring it in, man. Try and bring it in evenly so one of the walls of this little volcano doesn't cave in too quickly and let all my water out. Looks like it's coming up pretty good. Nice consistency. I just kind of eyeballed the water. I'm probably gonna need more, but for now, looking pretty good. I think, you know, if someone were to ask me for recommendation about tools and this and that and everything, if you own a farm, you know, a Thai farm, I should say, that's all I can really speak to. I would say, especially if you're gonna, you know, you just build your house or whatever, I would say you should buy a cement mixer. Because that would come in real handy. I didn't buy one. Most everything is already done, really. I say that now, but then every week or so I'll come up with an idea like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do that over there. Oh, I need cement. And I gotta mix cement. But I don't want to. You know, I didn't really want to buy one and have let it sit. But then I realized that I probably wouldn't have let it sit because I'm making so much damn cement. You know what I mean? Whew. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, it's getting there. And what I'll do is I'll just bring in the walls, bring in all the walls a little closer, kind of build it back up on top of the cement. Create that hole again and add more water. There you go. It's not easy. Not easy. But when you get done with it, you know, you're all like, hey, it looks good. Oh my gosh. There you go. And get back at it. Walls are starting to cave in now.
whole thing is getting into that consistency where you want it. Yeah, more water. Yeah. That seems to be mixed. Oh! I will pour just a little on top here. Whoop. Over there. Oh my gosh, great. I just sat on that bucket and caved the bottom in. The buckets these are strong buckets, but this one in particular has been sitting out here just rotting for 15 years. So the plastic has obviously gotten very brittle, because then I sat on it and it cracked or caved in. But one of the important things about the cement is to, you know, after you mix it up, whether you do it with a cement mixer or whether you do it by hand like I have, is to let it sit. Let it sit up for a few minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. A little longer is okay, but you know, 4 or 5 minutes, let it sit up so that the cement activates with the sand. It, you know, begins to bond. Otherwise, you know, and you might see a you know, a film of water on the top or whatever as it begins to bond, push out a little bit excess water maybe, but it's the activation that's important. Otherwise it may not lay right. I mean, it probably will strong enough, but fair enough, if you let it activate. The big thing is that it's easier to mix up afterwards. It's like after you let it, like I've been mixing right now, it's a bitch, man. Then after you let it sit and let it activate, you go back there to mix it, and for sure it's just smoother. It's like more like butter, you know. It's easier to move around. So I usually let it sit, and that's what I'm doing right now. This is a neighbor's yard. Oh, he's already planted rice. I think he's already got rice coming up there. He's got a couple weeds. That's a big one as a weed, so is that one, but all these little green one here, this rice. And that rain, that big old heavy rain yesterday, you know, it rained on our fields too. Well, of course,
camera overheated. But ta-da, I got it done. And I still have to come back. I'm gonna let it get, you know, I still got some of the trowel marks, so I'm gonna let it set up a little bit. And then I'll come back in about 30 minutes, maybe an hour. And a little bit of water and, you know, smooth it all out better. But I think it come out pretty good. I decided on these cracks that you know, they weren't really filling in good with this, so I'm gonna fill that in with that waterproof cement stuff that I got for the water tank over there. At the same time, I'm gonna after I smooth it all out and after it's all good, solid and dry, I'm gonna use that waterproof cement. I'll fill in these cracks and I'll go around the corners as well as the trim on the edge down there at the bottom, and that should do the job. Seal it up. I didn't put the wire mesh in there. I didn't think I need to. On the cracks that were in there, I laid down the cement on there and then I stepped on it with my boot, just kind of kept pushing the stuff down in there in the crack. So I think it's all right like that. I'm not, I laid that stuff and then I came back to it to see if it would, you know, seep down in there. A couple cracks it you know, it seeped down in a little farther, but otherwise that's all right. Now, you know, I got to do it to this one too. I'm gonna make this, you know, a deck basically in front of the shop so I can do stuff out there. You know, when I'm cutting wood and stuff like that, all that, oh man, all that sawdust and everything come flying up. I need to have somewhere else to do that. I've been doing it in there in front of the water pump, and that's not a good idea. Gets all dusty in there. Although today, not right now, but today is the day that I will fill in those water tanks after got cement powder on it. So I don't know if I got cement on my face. Yeah, to see if my sealing job of all that waterproof cement and stuff I put on there, to see if it actually worked. So I filled it up, you know, remember I filled it up about a foot, saw some leaks, fixed those, and filled it up about 3/4. Saw a lot more leaks. So I decided to fix those, and I figured there'd probably be more leaks at the top, so I went ahead and did that side too. Here, I'm gonna put this down because you know, I want no leaks at all. I got the drone out there. I don't know if you can hear it. Guys, he just planted the rice, right? So his rice is about that big. So now he's flying the drone over. Make sure it kills any bugs that are trying to eat that rice. I could wring out my t-shirt right now. That's how much sweat I got from the humidity. It's a bit humid today. But yeah, man. Got her done. So that's one project. I'll finish it up today with the smoothing out, you know, all the rough spots from troweling. I don't have to really. I mean, that area is not, you know, super important, right? It's going to be for like crabs or whatever. But I don't know if you can see that over there. See them flying by. But when you do that, when you smooth it out with the wood trowel there on the end, you know, a little bit of water to make it all smooth, fill in the cracks or any little rough spots or this or that, or there might have been a rock or something like that. When you do that, it does probably help give it a better seal on the top anyway. So that'll be good. I noticed though that it's not totally flat. I didn't, that's probably why I also remember all the cracks. It broke because the foundation sank that way underneath it. But because it's cracked up when I laid the cement, it wasn't, it wasn't flat. But I tried to make it a little bit more flat with my cement, just I had to put more cement on one side than the other. But I think it's gonna come out right. I think my wife would like that because she's the one who wanted to, think about crabbing or something. So, speaking of which, all that rain and stuff, I should check my trap, man. I put it in there yesterday, so I checked it yesterday. So yeah. But yeah, because if it's all neat and sealed and stuff, then the next step really also on that on that outbuilding over there. I'm probably just gonna paint the outside too, make it look pretty. And then, but because of the rains and all that stuff, I gotta put some stepping stones from that all the way back to the shop, so you can stay out of the solid, mud or this or that, and maybe not step on a snake or something. Here, let me set this down. Whoa. See if it don't heat up again. All right. Well, looks like there was something. The gate is busted out. It's probably a turtle. Oh yeah, I scratched myself again. Got stabbed with the bamboo. Yeah, it was all the way open like that, so chances are turtle could have rammed in there and kept flipping, or could have been a big old, snakehead catfish that just muscled his way through there. Is that bleeding? Damn, it's bleeding, man. God damn it. Another injury. Another farm injury. Oh, dang it. But yeah, everybody's out on the farms. What's that guy's doing? Well, that must be a rice. I can't see in my glasses. I'm squinting. I think that's a rice planter. I think that guy's driving the machine that plants the rice. Pretty cool. There's several ways to do it, right? We did it by blowing it. There's guys that just stick their hands in there and stick every piece of rice in there by hand. And then there's one of them things. Oh, here comes a drone. You can see it spraying its stuff. And of course I'm downwind, so I'm out of here. Yeah, well, good thing is that there's probably something in the canal that I can catch. Maybe just in time. Because there were dozens of crabs last year, like when I was trapping. So, although we caught a whole bunch, we ate a bunch, but we caught a bunch and put them in that thing back there, one of them rings. But they all died really because we didn't pay attention to them. I think birds got them too or something. But this one, we'll pay attention to it. We'll put some food, air, whatever it is they need.
stuff to crawl under. Dang, man. I'm bummed. Broke my trap again. They're clever, you know, the animals. They know how to get out and about. My wife is, my wife's out doing laundry today. That's why she got all my towels and my rags and stuff I use to wipe my sweat off. And my extra t-shirts, I can change my t-shirt a couple, 2-3 times a day just to feel drier. But whoa. She told me to pay attention for the delivery guy because she ordered more of these misters, and she ordered the system. I think she got a whole nother system with her. I think we got 50 of them. This is on both sides of the house. Don't really need it today, but she got it for the new garden, covered garden area. So that looked pretty good. I probably have to put that. That means I got to put a pump out there. I got power all the way out to the, you know, to my bamboo palace out there. So it shouldn't be too hard running power. Additionally, you know, out to water pump. So you can have that water pump and mist there, and then just put it on a timer like I did for the lights and stuff. So she don't have to worry about that. Or we don't have to worry about that, like when I go somewhere, if we want to go for weekend or something like that, which we haven't ever yet. You know, we can go, and then all the stuff's automated. The lights are all on, automated right now. The evening house lights, these lights, those lights. So the only thing that needs to be automated would be watering, which includes the lawn. I mean, this lawn was dark brown. I mean, I thought we killed it, man. I thought we threw away all that money. But my wife just kept nursing it, you know. She'd water it, even if it was brown, she's still out there watering it. And that probably saved its life because, I mean, it's still alive. I know that you know, that things get brown during the season and they turn green again. All these trees are clearly an example because none of these trees had leaves, man. But I don't know about that lawn. It was still, you know, it was only in its first year. That tree right there, that one right there always amazed me. It's only got 3 stalks, but during when it's hot season or whatever it is, it's just 3 stalks. There's not a single leaf on the whole tree, and it just sits there, and I'm like, man, that thing's ugly. I was probably gonna cut it down a couple times because I thought it's dead. It ain't doing nothing. And then it'll grow 50 leaves in one night, I think, or at least come out, and the next day they're bigger and bigger. It's amazing. Same with all these trees. All the trees around the pond, you can go back and look at older videos, probably 6 months ago. No, probably less than that, probably like 3 months ago or something. All them trees are just naked. No leaves on any of them except the mango tree. Those are kind of year round. But none of them other trees stuff had leaves at all. And now they're just flourished, which is what I like, because, you know, I like the green stuff. All right, man, well, hope you enjoyed that. And if you watched the whole video, thanks for watching, and keep watching. And if you're not subscribed, then subscribe, man. It's pretty cool. All right, back at you.